everyone, quick little spontaneous video. Wanted to give you a couple of tips that I picked up recently about anxiety and self-worth. I was going to do two separate videos for this, and then I thought, no, I'll put them into one video because they tally up together and they sort of add up to the same thing, which is, self-worth and positivity and feeling good thoughts, thinking good thoughts, feeling good feelings, and that kind of thing. So, I've had one of those days today, and I thought, I'll make a video because it helps. Something about being productive and being creative, it really helps. So that's another tip for anxiety and building self-worth, is do something creative and do something worthwhile. So the first little tip I picked up from an affirmations podcast on Spotify, which is absolutely amazing. I can't remember the name of the lady who does them. I seem to be terrible with names these days, but she does these lovely little 10-minute affirmations, 5-minute affirmations for all different topics. And she put forward a tip from another lady she'd picked up, and the tip was basically when you're feeling anxious and you're feeling down on yourself, you're feeling negative, and that little voice is winning, that little demon is winning, say to yourself, use the word sweetheart. And as soon as she said it, it really resonated for me, because it's like, so basically you're being kind to yourself, you're addressing your inner child, rather than using the anxiety as an excuse to be even harder on yourself and criticise yourself and make the anxiety worse. What you want to be doing is being kind to yourself, and part of that is about using kind words and kind language and being careful what you say to yourself. So using the word sweetheart feels to me like a really powerful little thing. The woman who gave the tip said it resonated with her because it wasn't a word she would normally use. So it became this unusual thing that kind of stood out as something different. For me, the word sweetheart has got really positive connotations, because when I had a relationship with my father, it was one of the few times that he would, I remember sort of the 2 or 3 times in my life that he would use the word sweetheart, and it was a really affectionate, heartfelt phrase to use. So it has a really positive association for me. And the other thing I suddenly realised at the same time was that I call my daughter that a lot. And it's probably a deliberate thing, because that word is such a positive, affectionate, loving name to call somebody. If I was consoling a friend, if I had a friend who was upset or somebody needed a hug, I would probably call them sweetheart, because to me it's just such a beautiful word, So that's the first tip. I think I'm about to run out of space. The second tip is to build good habits, because that will build your self-worth. Okay, so build as many good habits. It's not about being perfect, but little things like read every day, little things like that. Go for it. Okay, I'll make another video soon. Thanks everybody. Hope this has helped. Bye.